Alright guys, I'm coming right back at you with another video. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and like the video. I appreciate y'all. Alright, let's keep it pushing. I'm shooting these videos out to you guys super fast because I want you to catch up to where the game is at now. I mean, you're gonna really enjoy and learn a lot from this map. So that's why I'm moving quick. So I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Hope you now, mind you, this is a learning. I like to teach and give good advice. So if you have questions or anything like that, please leave it in the comments. I will get to your questions. And once I get a chance to really just sit down, I really can dig into some of the questions. We can go back and forth and whatnot. So leave me some questions. I enjoy the questions. Sometimes I learn from the questions that you guys ask. So by all means, do that. But like I said, when I tell you I don't just make stuff up, guys. I promise you, you're gonna get an absolute treat from this map. I think this is probably gonna be the most shocking map of them all. So I want you guys to stay tuned. I want you guys to see, what leads up to this shocking turn of events. And it's actually more than one. There's a couple of different things that goes on this map that I think is kind of interesting, that I want to share with you guys. So right now we're still just working our magic. We're trying to expand. We're getting my troops in position. Eventually we will be trying to attack these guys over here, because as you can see, they're all the way, they got me kind of concaved in a way, and I really do not like that. So I'm definitely going to plan on getting these guys out of there eventually. As you can see over here, guys, he's using his 2 airplanes up here. You got to know how to use your airplanes wisely. They're very expensive and you don't want to waste them, in certain situations. 2 airplanes is going to do a lot of damage, but not to not to a whole stack of troops. You're going to end up losing your airplanes. So I have these. You want to always constantly survey what's going on, see what's going on, see who may be approaching. You have to be very vigilant in these beginning parts of the game, guys. Very vigilant. My coalition members are doing pretty good. They're working their way on up. So far so good. I gotta admit, we're looking very good. We're looking very sharp. But knowing what I know now, knowing what I know now is going to get rather interesting. So that's why you got to pay close attention to some of the key points I make when things start to unfold. Gotta build plenty of airports, guys. That's something that people say, well, how do you get so many airplanes? Because I start very early and I make sure I got airports everywhere to support my airplanes. So that's something I do very early on in the game, guys. Airplanes cost a lot, but if you start building them early, they add up. And it gives you once you learn how to use your airplanes the right way, it gives you supreme advantage. Can't stress that enough. If you want to know a strategy to this game, build your Air Force. That's one of the biggest things you can do, and then learn how to utilize your airplanes in the best way possible. That would be my advice. As you can see, I got 2 right here. I got 1 over here. I got 11 sitting over here on this left side over here. Oh yeah, I'm adding them up. Because I know most players don't have both. They don't have one plane. Because that's something that most players take a long time to start building up. You don't have to wait so long. He's moving all these troops this way. And that's exactly what I want him to do. Kind of an amateur move, because you got to know, we just got out of a war. Yeah, we made a deal to stay in peace, but I wouldn't just abandon all of this area here and just start running over here. No, I wouldn't do that. And this is tedious, guys. You got to constantly build this, build that, get your cars. Don't just sit on your hands. You have to be active. This is a game where you do need to be active. And it'll get to some points where you can relax, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times you do have to be alert, especially in the beginning of the game. But you'll find spots once you get a little bit more experienced where you'll know, okay, I can relax at this point. I can set myself up where I can take a day, or maybe, you know, put myself in position, take a day or 2 off the game. But guys, the game is 24/7. So what you're seeing me do right here is what you have to do a lot. And that's why it's a strategy game, and that's why it's a real time game, and That's just the parameters you have to deal with. I'm gonna give you some things that I learned along the way. Being as though this is a time sensitive game, guys, you have to, when you get to a certain level on this game, you almost even have to know that your sleep pattern will begin to be calculated. People will know when you go to sleep. When you get to play some other players that are pretty skilled, they'll learn your sleep pattern, and they'll attack you when they know you're about to go to sleep, or when they know, oh, you're in the United States. Well, we know it's about 3 o'clock in the morning over there. That may be a good time to attack you. So there's different strategies that I find to be pretty interesting playing this game. Very tedious game, very strategic game. Again, he's abandoning right here. You know, it's like, I get that we made a peace agreement, but we're not buddies. So he should be having more. That's a rookie mistake. Always leave something on these provinces. It wouldn't hurt him to just leave 3 troops right here. I mean, then you got 2 provinces wide open. Then you're sitting here and you won't go get that. So it's like, some people make it easy for you. The whole while, I'm paying attention to everything he's doing over there. I'm paying attention to all where his troops are at. So I'm not just moving around. I'm studying the map. I'm studying position. Every move is almost calculated. So you can see I'm getting that. I don't have nothing all in between here. Protect all your borders. If you see something interesting that you don't know what I'm doing, or you just want to know what's going on, ask me the question. That's why I got these airplanes positioned right here. They're there because of that railgun he has over there, and they're there to be ready to go ahead and take him out on that side. Trying to get rid of that one last soldier he got right there. So once we get these 2 provinces, once we get these 2 provinces, it's about that time to go ahead and maybe start clearing this guy out. Alright, Mr. Cairns over here, guys. Just looking around, looking at some of the more powerful nations out there. Very strong. Very strong coalition there. They got a lot of top players. A lot of land. So really, we're actually behind, me and my coalition. We're very much behind. So that kind of motivates me to want to hurry up and get some of this stuff wrapped up. Because the longer, guys, you sit around and you wait, the longer and the harder it's going to be for you. And other nations are moving quick. So it's not about just lagging around. You have to move quick and try to go ahead and expand. As you can see, I got a little more motivation now, because I'm like, wait a minute. We got some big players in this game. Let my coalition work this right side. I stay away from there. But the faster my coalition move in and close out Africa will be the better. I told you guys, this thing is about to get interesting. I think right around when we start closing out Africa, it gets real nasty. Because people don't notice you until you get big. So you definitely want to study your landscape, see what's going on. All right, guys. I'll catch up with you with the next video.